Hey there, it's Dr. Jim. Welcome back to another good episode. This time, I'm talking about eating very, very well in order to avoid dementia, dementia related disorders, and Alzheimer's disease. So, we all know that Alzheimer's is a major problem in our country. It affects somewhere between 5 to 6 million people at a time, and it's the leading cause of dementia. Lots of things cause dementia. Alzheimer's is the number one cause of dementia. And it affects people not only here in the United States, but the elderly population around the entire world. So the longer we live, the greater our risk for developing a dementia-related disorder becomes. Did you know that 1 out of every 8 baby boomers, that could be you watching this video right now, will develop Alzheimer's disease? 1 out of 8. 1 out of 10 people in the United States, age 65 and above, already have Alzheimer's disease. Whether it's diagnosed or not is another issue. And about 100,000 people die every year due to just Alzheimer's disease. So there are lots of theories of where Alzheimer's comes from, how it develops. Some of it is genetic, some of it we cannot control. But what I would like to talk about are the modifiable factors in our lives that we can control. So dementia is related to a lot of modifiable risk factors. For instance, hypertension, elevated cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, vitamin deficiency, and obesity are all interconnected with Alzheimer's disease, and they all tend to be risk factors for many other health conditions, but for Alzheimer's primarily. So each one of those disorders that I just rattled off are related to our diet, and they're related to our lifestyle, and those are things that we can modify. So what kinds of foods, supplements, or vitamins should we be consuming on a daily basis in order to reduce our chances of developing dementia? Well, there are many things that we can do. There's lots of foods and supplements, spices, vitamins, minerals, so on and so forth, that we can get into our diets every single day. I want to give you a short list of things that I think are very, very beneficial based on lots of research. For instance, curcumin. Curcumin is something I take every single day. It is a very powerful antioxidant. It is a very powerful anti-inflammatory agent. And as you know, most diseases of aging are inflammatory diseases and illnesses. Cinnamon now is under the microscope getting a lot of research because it regulates metabolism, think of diabetes, and insulin levels. It keeps them stable. And it actually blocks and reverses the formation of the protein tau, which is found in the brains of individuals who have Alzheimer's disease. Polyphenols can be very beneficial. My favorite polyphenol, red wine, but other berries, anything in the berry family, are also good. And polyphenols also have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Vegetables and fruits that are high in polyphenols are very smart to get into your diet because they are natural anti-inflammatories. Things like blueberries and strawberries, any type of berry really can be very healthy for you. And they actually protect our brain from oxidative stress and inflammation. And they can restore the ability of our brain cells to communicate with one another. So they're very, very important things to get into your diet. Last thing I want to mention is vitamin E. And some doctors already prescribe vitamin E for elderly individuals who are taking Alzheimer's medications. It acts as a catalyst, and it increases the ability of the Alzheimer's medications to work. It enhances them. But vitamin E is also a very powerful antioxidant, an antioxidant. So it helps to protect nerve cells, but you do have to be careful. So here's a warning and a disclaimer. Vitamin E can interfere with other medications, especially those prescribed to keep blood from clotting. Okay, so you have to be careful. If you're thinking about adding vitamin E to your diet, talk to your physician or a healthcare professional before you do anything and make any changes. So I'm Dr. Jim Collins, and remember to eat to beat dementia.